All right, Crush, here's your last video of the week, Friday. Remember, Friday, so on the 10th, we will, I'm taking the trainers out for a day of fun to show my appreciation. I love our trainers, they're amazing. I know you guys love them. I know you guys look forward to when they're coaching classes far more than when I'm coaching classes. But we're going out, and then the plan will be at about 7-ish, we'll be at Dry Dock having a beer. If you guys want to come hang out with us, come hang out, have a good time. Kind of an impromptu thing. We'll have maybe partake in some adult beverages prior to that, but we'll be at Dry Dock, have a beer or two, come hang out, 7 o'clock or so, the Dry Dock over on Hampton and Quincy. Come hang out, or Hampton and Chambers, Hampton and Chambers, not Quincy, Hampton and Chambers. All right, for the last thing to talk about for sleep, exercise. Exercise does help you sleep. If you get that routine, the exercise routine, it will just help build that activity level, which makes you more tired in the long run, right? There's some memes that kind of float around and are kind of funny about how do you know a CrossFitter will at 8 or 9 o'clock at night they're really tired? Well, you've worked really hard at some point during the day and you've gotten yourself used some energy and now you're tired. So you sleep. You're gonna sleep better, sleep more soundly in that situation than if you get up and go sit at a desk all day. You haven't really used any energy. You're just kind of sitting around all day, so it's gonna be harder to fall asleep. Get up and move. Get up and move to some degree. Even on the days you don't come to the gym, maybe you consider going for like a 30-minute walk or just doing something to burn some energy. It doesn't have to be high impact. You don't have to go for a 4-mile run or run at all. You just go for a nice walk and burn some energy, get that activity level in there. That activity level will help you sleep. And to that point, for those of you that work out late in the evening, if let's say you come to the 6:30 class, you leave here at 7:30, let's say you have to get up at 6 a.m. to go to work, which means you can try to go home, quickly eat, and turn around and go to bed. You maybe have trouble falling asleep with that exercise. The best way to do this is we have to bring that body temperature down. The best way to do that is take a cold shower. If you have trouble falling asleep at night, you might be too active, moving around too much in the evenings and the afternoons, where that cold shower will bring that body temperature down. And earlier the week I talked about nice cool temperature in the room to sleep, where your body needs to be cool as well. If you go to bed hot, you're gonna have a harder time falling asleep. Your just body temperature up, your core is up, you're burning, you're just active, it's gonna be hard to fall asleep. I know cold showers are tough. This is the way I do cold showers. Yes, I do cold showers occasionally. The way I do cold showers, I get in a lukewarm water at best. And once I start to adjust that pretty quickly, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, I turn the water down some. Start to wash myself, turn down some more. Rinse myself off, turn down some more. Next thing you know, it's cold water. But now I'm kind of used to it. At the same time, I brought that body temperature down nice and gradually. And now if you're trying to sleep, it'll help you sleep by bringing that body temperature down and getting ready to sleep. So cold showers to cool yourself off after exercise. Exercise is important. It will help you sleep, even if it's just going for a 45-minute walk. Like I said, walking is highly underrated for overall fitness and it's just generally how you look. If you walk often, you will generally look better. It's much better on your joints than running. And it's just a great way if you take a day off and you go for a walk. There's nothing wrong with that. And then bring your body temperature down. So hopefully if you start to implement some of these things over this last week, hopefully you start to sleep better. If you sleep better, hopefully you feel better. Hopefully you feel better in here. You're not quite as achy in here, you're not quite as sore in here. Hopefully you're not, don't get as sick as often. You start to see some benefits to that, right? Don't look just at the one thing. Try to look at everything and see if you've gotten better at everything. See if you got a little better. Maybe you're not as hungry. That's one thing that sleep will do, is help suppress hunger. And maybe you're not quite as hungry as much. There's all kinds of things that sleep does to help with your overall life and living. All right, today's work. Now legs are recovered a little bit, so we're gonna take 15 minutes to find a heavy snatch and 2 overhead squats. So snatch it. If we're doing really good, we got 3 squats in there, right? Full squat on that snatch, stand it up, and 2 overhead squats. Not gonna get nearly as heavy because of the 3 overhead squats as you were normal snatch, but working that overhead squat is gonna help a lot of people build that snatch. And then the Metcon today is gonna be a 15-minute AMRAP with varying degrees here, right? So the competition one's gonna be 1 snatch at 135.95, just 1, 10 normal box jumps, 24-20, and then 10 GHDs. And this is where it's gonna be kind of iffy today. You might have to kind of work around things, right? With only 4 GHDs. I put this workout on a Friday for a reason, because Fridays are usually light in the class sizes, and hopefully that helps with the GHD situation because we only have 4 of those. Because for performance, the snatch weight drops to 95-65, but still same box jumps, it's still GHDs. So we have the potential at those 2 options to have a lot of people waiting on GHDs. With this in mind, if you're gonna get like 4 or 5 rounds, you're looking at 40, 50, maybe 60 GHDs. That's a lot of GHDs if you're not used to that. If you're not used to that, maybe you consider mixing in a round of sit-ups in there somewhere. For fitness, the snatch, I'm gonna try to really work on people working a full snatch, getting that full squat, doing an actual snatch, not a power snatch, and then over at squat, a full snatch, but it's pretty much a barbell, 65-45, and then 10 box jumps, still a prescribed height for those box jumps, but now 10 sit-ups. We're not gonna do the GHDs for fitness, we'll just do sit-ups. 15 minutes for all of them, as many rounds as you can get. Have a great weekend. Hope to see you tomorrow night or Saturday night at 7 o'clock at Dry Dock. And hopefully you start to get some good sleep. Sleep's important. Have a good weekend.